Hello sports fans and welcome to the fifth start of the Nolan Ryan 1990 season, where we see if we can get him 234 strikeouts and his 300th win before the end of July. It's been a while since I played this, so a little rusty on my numbers there, but coming into today's game, in real life, after 4 games, Nolan Ryan had 4 wins and 33 strikeouts. In our replay, we're sitting at 3 wins and 24 strikeouts. The last game against Chicago, I think he had 16 Ks in real life, and we only got, I believe, 8 or 5, I think. So a little behind right now. In real life, after this game, Nolan Ryan, he got the loss, so he was stuck at 4 wins and he had 41 strikeouts. So we got a lot of work to do as we are currently 9 behind pace. But today we are at the Chicago White Sox in Comiskey Park. So let's go ahead and go down to the field and get this. Your lineups for tonight, leading off for Texas. Center field will be Gary Pettis. At first base will be Rafael Palmeiro. Second base will be Julio Franco, and right field will be Ruben Sierra. The DH will be Harold Baines, and left field will be Pete Cavaglia. Catching will be Gino Petralli. At third base will be Scott Coolball, and shortstop will be Jeff Hewson. And of course, our starting pitcher will be Nolan Ryan. For the Chicago White Sox, leading off in right field will be Sammy Sosa. Playing center field will be Steve Lyons. In left field will be Ivan Calderon. The DH, batting cleanup, will be Dan Pasqua. First base will be Carlos Martinez. At third base, Robin Ventura. Catching will be Ron Karkovice, which I just got 3 of his autographs through the mail, so pretty excited about that. Second base will be Scott Fletcher, and at shortstop will be Ozzie Guillen. Your umpires for today, at home plate will be Dan Morrison. First base will be Dale Ford. Drew Cobble will be at second, and Tim Welke at third. Texas is semi-harmony for today's game, and Chicago is full dissonant. So that may help in getting Ryan his 4th win. We'll see today as we go ahead and get this game underway, and Gary Pettis stepping up to the plate. 3-3-5 is the pitcher wild. On the mound today for Chicago is Melito Perez. And that is a no. Is batter sad sack? No. And that'll be a single to right field and a stolen base right off the bat for Gary Pettis. So good start. Good start there for Texas. They've already got a man in scoring position. Next up will be the first baseman, Rafael Palmeiro. 1-3-5. We're going to look at red 1, black 5 chart. 6-6. We go to highlight reel B. Rare events. 1-2. Sharp foul liner direct to first baseman standing on the bag. Base runner immediately doubled off first base, but we don't have a runner on first, so that'll be just a L3 for out number 1. And that'll bring up second baseman Julio Franco, the runner on second base here with 1 out. 2-3-4. We'll go to the plate drama check. Take a look at 3-3. Do we have a control pitcher? Melito Perez is not. So that's going to be way outside. Look out, wild pitch. So Pettis will move to third on the wild pitch. 90 feet away as Julio Franco continues his at bat. 1-1-5. Is pitcher fresh? He is, and that'll be a pop out to the second baseman, Fletcher. Out number 2. As the cleanup batter, Ruben Sierra, comes up to the plate. 1-2-4. Is Perez going to get out of this? Is he control? No. Is the batter eager? Decided says yes, and it's going to be a pop out to first base to end the inning. So Texas gets their leadoff man in scoring position right off the bat. Can't do anything with them. We go to the bottom of the first inning as Nolan Ryan makes his way out to the mound. We're going to do some different base marker checkers here. I think those show up a little bit better. So Nolan Ryan out on the mound. The first person he will face will be leadoff batter Sammy Sosa. 1-2-2 Is Ryan a workman? No. Is the batter champ or whiffer? He is a whiffer, and that's going to be a nubbed infield single for Sosa. He is semi-active. We'll see if he gets the steal here. Check our catcher, Gino Petrali, who is neutral, or normal fielder. So let's see if Sosa gets his jump here. 3, he does. Now we'll check on catcher, see if he steals a base. 7, Sosa is going to steal. So Chicago gets their leadoff man in scoring position right off the bat. And that'll bring up center fielder Steve Lyons, regularly first baseman, playing center field today. 5-5-6 is pitcher ace. No. Is batter sad sack? Saturday says yes. That'll be a line out to first. Out number 1, we go to the left fielder, Ivan Calderon. 1-3-4. We have a gold catcher. No. Is batter champion? No. That'll be an outfield drama check. We'll take a look at 1-4. The right fielder. Is he gold? That'll be Sierra. No, he is not. So the batter is going to line a base hit to right field for a single. Sierra is neutral. We'll check and see if Sosa is active, and he is, and that is going to be the first run of the ball game. I think active runner scores from second. Yes. So Sosa is going to come in to score. It is 1-0 Chicago as they get on the board. First, still with just 1 out, and cleanup batter Dan Pasqua coming up next. 4-5-5. Is the pitcher flash? He is. Pasqua, good eye? No, and that'll be strikeout. First strikeout of the day, hopefully of many more for Ryan. And with 2 outs, first baseman Carlos Martinez coming up to the plate. 1-3-4 again. Gold catcher, no. The batter champion, no. We'll go to the outfield drama check. Once again, 3-6 is the left fielder Stoic. That is Incaviglia. And the sighted eye says he is Stoic. So ball gets past him for a single. And with that, Calderon is semi-active, so he's going to go to third. Things not looking too good for Texas right off the bat, as Chicago has runners at first and third, and we will go to a team chemistry check. This may help out Texas, as Chicago is full dissonant. Texas is semi-harmony. 2-3 pitching team harmony. Decided I says yes. Marginal pitch catches the corner for a strikeout on Ruben Ventura for out number 3. Another strikeout for Ryan, and we go to the top of the second inning. Chicago up 1-0. And leading off for Texas will be the DH, Harold Baines. 2-3-6. Is pitcher DB control or dynamic? No. Is the pitcher batting? No. And Baines will draw a walk. Texas gets their leadoff man on base once again as the left fielder Pete Cavaglia comes up next. 2-3-5. Is pitcher wild? No. Is batter eager? The Saturday says no. Is he patient? No. And that's going to be a fielder's choice ground out to second base. So Baines will be out on the play, and Cavaglia reaches on the fielder's choice, 1 out. As that'll bring up the catcher, Gino Petrali. Here with 1 out at the top of the second inning. 3-4-4. Pitcher prospect? No. Is the batter patient? Saturday says no. That'll be a pop out to second base. Out number 2. The third baseman, Scott Kubal, be up next here with 2 outs. 3-3-5. Is the pitcher wild? No. Batter sad sack. Saturday says no. That's going to be a single to right field, and he will not get the stolen base. And that's going to move and Cavaglia to third, and Kubal will stay at first. So with 2 outs, we have runners on the corners as Jeff Hewson comes up for the first time today. 2-2-4. Pitching at home, yes they are. That'll be a pop-up to shortstop to end the threat. Texas gets a couple more on base, and nothing comes out of it as we go to the bottom of the second. Chicago up 1-0. And the catcher, Ron Karkovice, will be leading off for Chicago. 4-4-5. Is pitcher Workman? No. Is batter Patient? No. That'll be a ground out to first. Out number 1. Scott Fletcher, the second baseman, will be up next. Oops, that was 4-5-5. Pitcher Flash? Yes, he is. Good eye, no. And that is a strikeout. 3 on the day for Ryan. And the shortstop, Ozzie Guillen, up here with 2 outs. Nobody on. 2-4-6. Control. The side eye says yes, and Guillen will ground out to the pitcher for the 1-2-3. We go to the top of the third. Chicago still up 1-0. Texas is going to get Nolan Ryan his 4th win and catch up to him in that aspect. They better start getting those runners in. As the center fielder Gary Pettis comes up 1-for-1 with a single today. 2-4-6. Pitcher Control, no. Batter Eager or Sad Sack, he is not, and that is going to be a walk. And then Pettis will steal second base once again. So once again, Pettis reaches second. Let's see if Palmeiro can drive him in here. 0-for-1 to line out to first base. 2-2-5. Is the pitcher a star? No. Is batter Slugger or Sad Sack? Decided eye says he is not a slugger. That's going to be a single to center field. And Pettis will come in to score to tie this ball game up. It is 1-1. And Julio Franco, 1 on, still nobody out. 1 across. Franco 0-for-1 today. Pop out to the second baseman. 2-3-5. Is the pitcher Wild? No. Is batter Eager? No. Is he Patient? No. That's going to be a fielder's choice ground out to the second baseman for out number 1. As the cleanup batter, Ruben Sierra, comes up, popped out to first base his first time up. 1-1-3. Is pitcher Ace or Dynamic? No. Is the batter a slugger? Decided eye says no. Is he a Sad Sack or Home Run King? No. That's going to be a single to center field. That'll move Franco to second. Runners at first and second here with 1 out. Harold Baines up next. Drew a walk his first time up. 2-2-6. He's going to be hit by the pitch. So that will load the bases as Melito Perez becomes a semi-struggler until he gets an out. And Pete Cavaglia up next, reached on a fielder's choice his first time up. 1 out, bases loaded. 1-3-5. That is a red 1, black 3 chart check. So these are memorable plays in the field. 2-6 is the third baseman Iron. That'll be Ventura. No, he is not. So that was 2-6. That's going to be a line out for out number 2. That removes the semi-struggler status for Perez. And we go back to our main charts here as Gino Petralli comes up 0-for-1 on the day. Pop out to the second baseman. The bases loaded here. 2 outs. 2-2-6. He's going to be hit by the pitch. 2 hit batters this inning. And that will bring in Franco from third to make this a 2-1 ball game. So Perez having some control issues out there. Scott Kubal comes up, had a single his first time up. 2-2-3. Is he Wild? No. Is batter Slugger or Utility? No, he is not. That's going to be a single to left field. So let's see here. Is Baines is on second. And I don't think he is active. Nope. So that's just going to drive in 1. Single to, what was it? 2-2-3. Single to left field. And Sierra is going to come in to score. Baines will go to third. And Petralli to second. Base is still loaded here as Texas is now up 3-1. They're going to go ahead and get Radinsky warming up. He came in real life, so he's going to get the first shot as Jeff Houston comes up. Still 2 outs, bases loaded. Houston popped out to the shortstop his first time up. 1-1-3, this may get it out of him. Get that ace or dynamic? No. Is the batter a slugger? No. And that is a single to center field, and that will score 2. As Cool Ball will go to second. Baines will come in to score. Petrali will come in to score. 2 more across the plate for Texas. It is 5-1 Texas. As Perez is now not fresh and a semi-struggler. Runners on first and second here, 2 outs. I want to get Melito Perez through this so Scott Radinsky doesn't waste an inning of freshness. We'll see if we can get out of it here. Gary Pettis coming up. A single and a walk, 2 stolen bases. 4-6-6. Is he control? No. Home run king or slugger? No. That's going to be a difficult ground out to the second baseman for out number 3. Texas strikes for 5 runs. They are up 5-1 as we go to the bottom of the 3rd inning. That may be all Nolan Ryan needs to get the win today. But Sammy Sosa will come up to lead off the bottom of the 3rd. He is 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored. 3-4-6. Is he eager? Desiree says yes, and he will fly out to the center fielder for out number 1. Next up will be the first baseman, Steve Lyons, lined out to first, his first time up. 3-5-5. Is pitcher struggler gilded? No. Batter champion? No. Is he a whiffer? Yes, and that will be a strikeout. Number 4 on the day for Ryan, as he is up to 28 total. Next up will be the left fielder, Ivan Calderon. 1 for 1 with a single, 2 outs here in the bottom of the 3rd. 2-5-6, struggler? No. Is batter champion or patient? No. That's going to be an infield drama check. We will take a look at the first baseman, Palmeiro. Is he gold? No. And that's going to be a bungled play. Batter safe at first on the error. So an E3 there for Palmeiro will keep the inning going. As the DH Dan Pasqua come up, struck out his first time up. And is that a double check here? Okay, that's not a chemistry check. So Dan Pasqua 0 for 1 on the day. 2-5-6, struggler? No. Champion or patient? No. That'll be another infield drama check. 4-5-6. Is the first baseman gold? No. Once again, ball sails over his head. Batter safe at first on the error. That's going to be off of the catcher. So an E2 as Calderon will scoot around to third. And still no team chemistry check. So runners at first and third here with 2 outs. And the first baseman, Carlos Martinez, coming up. 1 for 1 with a single. Ryan hoping to get out of this, hoping for some help from his teammates. 5-6-6. Is he wild? No. Better good eye? No. And that'll be a strikeout. Number 5 on the day for Ryan, as he had to finally help himself out there as we go to the top of the 4th inning. Texas 5, Chicago nothing. So Nolan Ryan had 8 strikeouts this game in real life, and so far he is up to 5 after 3 innings of work. Melito Perez is going to go ahead and come on out of this game. He gave up 5, and we're going to bring in Scott Radinsky to relieve him early on. So he will start in the top of the 4th. I'll do like I did last time. I'll give him 2 innings of full freshness, just because I don't know who their long reliever was. So Rafael Palmeiro set to lead things off for Texas. 1 for 2 on the day. 3-6-6. He's going to fly out to center field. Route number 1. Next up will be the second baseman, Julio Franco. Reached on the fielder's choice his last time up. 2-4-4. Is pitcher ace? No. Is batter champion? No. And he will ground out to the shortstop, Guillen. For out number 2, we go to the cleanup batter, Ruben Sierra. Sierra singled, later scored his last time up. 1-2-5. This pitcher a struggler, no. Is batter patient, no. And he will ground out to third base. Quick 1-2 inning there for Chicago. We go to the bottom of the fourth inning, 5-1 Texas. And Robin Ventura will set to lead things off. He is 0 for 1 with a strikeout. 4-5-6. Is he patient? No. And he's going to fly out to center field, out number 1. We go to a team chemistry check for Ron Karkovice, who grounded out to the first baseman his first time up. 5-6. Is a pitching team dissonance? No. And that is going to be a strikeout. Number 6 on the day for Ryan. And we go to a baseball right now, check for Fletcher. So Ryan will be semi-hot. Fletcher struck out his last time, so he is semi-cold. 3-4, cold batter. Decided I says yes. Weak dribbler to the pitcher. And that'll be out number 3. So 1-2-3 inning there for Texas. Ryan becomes semi-fresh, and we go to the top of the 5th, 5-1 Texas. And Harold Baines will lead things off for the Rangers here in the top of the 5th inning. Baines drew a walk, was hit by a pitch his last time up. 3-5-6. Are they the same? Lefty on lefty. Baines will strike out. Out number 1. Next up will be the left fielder, Pete Cavaglia. 0 for 2 today. Reached on a fielder's choice, lined out to the third baseman. 1-4-5. Is pitcher a struggler? No. And Cavaglia will ground out to the third baseman this time. For out number 2. Next up will be the catcher, Gino Petralli. Petralli was hit by the pitch last time up. Another 1-3-5. This will be a ballpark check. So we're hitting all the mini charts here. So Gino Petralli is a lefty. So Comiskey will be semi-big for him. 1-4. Small ballpark? No. And outfielder makes a routine grab for a fly out. So that'll be to the right fielder. Out number 3. We go to the bottom of the 5th inning. Same score has not changed, 5-1. Scott Radinsky will become semi-fresh as Nolan Ryan comes out for his 5th inning of work. He will face Ozzie Guillen to lead things off. Guillen grounded out to the pitcher his last time up. 1-2-6 fresh. That'll be a line out to the second baseman. Out number 1. That is 5 in a row for Ryan. Even more than that if you don't count the errors. He has not given up a hit since the first inning. So the right fielder, Sammy Sosa, will be up next, 1 for 2 on the day. 1-3-6. Is the pitcher ace? No. Is the batter whiffer or cold? Whiffer, and that is a strikeout. Number 7 on the day for Ryan. One more and he will hit the total for this game. And Steve Lyons will be up next, 0 for 2 with a line out to the first baseman and a strikeout of his own. 7 strikeouts on the day for Ryan so far. 2-4-4. Is the pitcher ace? No. Is the batter champion? No. See a whiffer? And that is number 8 for Ryan. Strikeout. 2 Lions. And out number 3 as we go to the top of the 6th inning. Texas 5, Chicago 1. So Nolan Ryan has matched his strikeout total for this game in real life. So anything after this will be bonus, as he is currently at 32, and Ryan finished this game with a total of, or after this game, he had a total of 41 strikeouts on the season. So Scott Coolbaugh lead things off for Texas here in the top of the 6th, 2 for 2 with 2 singles. 3-3-5. Is the pitcher wild? The side eye says yes. That'll be a walk unless Scott Coolbaugh is eager, and he is not. So Coolbaugh reaches for the 3rd time today. As shortstop Jeff Hewson comes up 1 for 2 with a single and a pop out to the shortstop. 1-3-3. Is he a slugger? No. That's going to be a fly out to left field. Out number 1. That'll bring up the center fielder Gary Pettis. 2-3-5. Is the pitcher wild? The side eye says no. Is the batter eager? No. That'll be a ground out to the second baseman. That'll be a fielder's choice ground out. So cool ball will be out number 2, and Pettis be on first here with 2 outs, and first baseman Rafael Palmeiro 1 for 3 on the day. 1-5-6. Is he a whiffer? No. That'll be an outfield drama check. We'll take a look at 1-2, the right fielder. Is he iron? That will be Sosa. No, he is not. So that is going to be a routine fly out for out number 3. Texas goes down without any runs. We go to the bottom of the 6th inning, 5-1. Radinsky becomes not fresh, as we're going to start looking for a reliever. We had Wayne Edwards. I don't know who. I assume he was on Chicago at this point in the season. But we'll go to Dan Pasqua be leading things off for, or no, Calderon. What am I doing? Ivan Calderon be leading things off for Chicago. He is 1 for 2 on the day. Reached on an error his last time up. Nolan Ryan has not given up a hit since Carlos Martinez back in the 1st inning. Everything else he's gotten out or had 2 errors, so I probably just jinxed him there. Ivan Calderon be up to lead off the bottom of the 6th. 5-5-6. Is the pitcher ace? No. Is batter Sadsack? No. And I probably jinxed him. That is a double to right field and a stolen base. So Calderon with a double and then a stolen base to get to third. As a DH, Dan Pasqua coming up next, 0 for 2 with a strikeout and an error. 1, 2, 3. Is pitcher both flash and fresh? He is flash. The side eye says he is fresh. And that is a strikeout for the first out. That is 9 on the day for Ryan, bringing his total up to 33. And next up will be the first baseman, Carlos Martinez, 1 for 2 with a single and a strikeout. Runner on third base here with 1 out. 3-3-6. Pitcher ace or dynamic? No. Is batter Sadsack, utility, or patient? He is not. Sadsack, utility, or patient? No. He is semi-utility. So the side eye says he is not, and that's going to be a single to center field. That'll drive in Calderon from third. So Chicago tacks on 1. It is 5-2, still with 1 out here in the bottom of the 6th inning. And we go to a player experience check next for Ventura, who is a semi-prospect, and Nolan Ryan is an icon. Run on first here with 1 out. 4-5. Prospect batter. The side eye says no. That is a hard to field infield grounder. Batter out at first. But a hard to field infield grounder, batter out at first. So Martinez is going to advance. So that'll be a 4-3. Ventura is out. Martinez will go to second. 2 outs. Runner on second base here in the bottom of the 6th inning. And that'll bring up the catcher Ron Karkovice, 0 for 2 on the day with a strikeout. 1-2-2. Is the pitcher a workman? No. Is the batter Champ or whiffer? He is a whiffer, and that's going to be a nubbed infield single. Put runners on second and third. The infield single was to the third baseman, so we'll have Martinez staying put at second as second baseman Scott Fletcher comes up 0 for 2 on the day with a strikeout. 1-2-5. Is the pitcher a struggler? That is a no. Is the batter patient? That is a no. Is he a whiffer? No. That'll be a ground out to third. So we'll say U5 there. And Martinez will be out number 3. So Chicago adds 1. It is 5-2 as we go to the top of the 7th inning. Wayne Edwards is taking a mound for Chicago here in the top of the 7th inning. He's a star and a semi-flash left-hander. Rafael Palmeiro will be leading things off. No, he won't. Julio Franco will be. Franco 0 for 3, reached on the fielder's choice, scored his second time up, 1-3-6. Pitcher ace? No. Is batter whiffer or cold? He grounded out last time. We were past the 6th inning. Oh, wait, that's baseball right now. Okay, that's designated cold, so no. We have an infield drama check. Oh, but wait, I don't do designated, so the hot and the cold for um, designated hot and cold, I just take baseball right now. So he is cold, and that is going to be a strikeout for him. I forgot that I did that for this replay. As the cleanup batter, Ruben Sierra comes up, 1 for 3 on the day. 1-1-3. Pitcher ace or dynamic? No. Is the batter a slugger? The side die says no. That'll be is he a sad sack? No, that's a single to center field. So Ruben Sierra on for the second time today. As the DH, Harold Baines comes up next. 0 for 1 with a strikeout, walk, and a hit by pitch. 4-5-5. Is pitcher flashed? The side die says no. Is the batter a home run king? Side die says yes. And that one is gone. Baines with a shot to right field. And he adds 2 more. It is 7-2 now. Texas. So as long as Ryan doesn't just completely wear out here, he ought to be picking up his 4th win of the season, as the left fielder Pete Cavaglia will be up next, still looking for his first hit of the game. 2-3-4. Are the runners on base? Not anymore. Is he a hot batter? He grounded out last time, so that is a no. That'll be a pop out to the third baseman for out number 2. And the catcher, Gino Petrali, will be up next. Charlie is 0 for 2 with a hit by pitch and a run scored. 1-2-3, flash fresh, strikeout. So Texas adds 2 more. It is 7-2. We go to the bottom of the 7th. Nolan Ryan coming out for his 7th inning of work. He gets 4 fresh and 4 semi-fresh. So the 7th he'll be semi-fresh, and the 8th he'll be semi-fresh as well, as the shortstop Ozzie Guillen comes up 0 for 2 on the day. 3-5-5. Is the pitcher a struggler or gilded? No. Is the batter champion? No. Is he a whiffer? No. That'll be a ground out to second base. Out number 1. Right fielder Sammy Sosa be up next, 1 for 3 on the day with a single, run scored, and a strikeout. 1-4-6. Pitcher flash? He is. Batter good eye? No. And that is a strikeout. Number 10 on the day for Ryan. And that'll be 2 outs, as the first baseman, or center fielder Steve Lyons, comes up. He was the first carded for first base, but playing center field today. He is 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts of his own. That's a 1-3-5. That's a blue 1. So we go to the umpire chart with bases empty. So 2-6. Do we have a respected umpire at home? The side eye says Dan Morrison is not respected. Umpires only call strike if visiting player batting, otherwise ball 4. So if he was respected, that would be strikeout number 11, but ends up he is favoring the home team, and Lions extends the inning. I think that's Ryan's first walk of the day. He's not too happy about that. Next up will be the left fielder, Ivan Calderon. He's 2 for 3 on the day. Has a double and a single. 2-4-6. Control, yes, but he will ground out to the pitcher. This time for out number 3. So Dan Morrison tries helping the Chicago White Sox that inning, and it doesn't pan out, as it is 7-2. We go to the top of the 8th inning. Wayne Edwards comes out for his 2nd inning of work, as the catcher Gino Petrali, Scott Kubal comes up today, or comes up this to lead off the top of the 8th. He is 2 for 2 with 2 singles and a walk today. 1-3-6. Pitcher ace? No. Is batter a whiffer or cold? He is a whiffer, and that'll be a strikeout. Or out number 1. Next up will be the shortstop Jeff Hewson, who is 1 for 2 on the day. 2-6-6. The side batter is not hit by the pitch. Is this the cleanup batter? No, and that'll be a fly out to left field for out number 2. And then we go to the center fielder. Gary Pettis has had a good day today. 4-5-6. Is he patient? No, but he will fly out to the center fielder. So quick 1-2-3 inning for Texas there. We go to the bottom of the 8th. It is 7-2 Texas. Wayne Edwards is now not fresh, as Dan Pasqua will lead off the bottom of the 8th. Nolan Ryan gets one more inning of semi-freshness. He is at 10 strikeouts today. Pasqua has 2 of those as he is 0 for 3. 1-1-4. Is the pitcher fresh? Saturday says no. Is batter sad sack or patient? That is a no. That's going to be a single to right field. To lead off the bottom of the 8th, we go to a team chemistry check for Carlos Martinez. Martinez is 2 for 3 on the day with a strikeout. 1-4 is the batting team dissonance. They are full dissonance. That is a yes. Hesitant swing, dribbler to the pitcher. Ryan is going to fire to Houston. Going to fire to Palmeiro for the 1-6-3 double play. That'll clean off the bases as the third baseman Robin Ventura coming up 0 for 3 on the day with a strikeout of his own. 1-3-5. That is an umpire check with the bases empty. 2-3. Do we have a lenient umpire at first? Saturday says he is not lenient. And on a very close play, umpire rules batter out at first. So we're going to say ground ball to the pitcher. Ryan bobbled it a little bit, got it out of his glove, got it to Palmeiro for out number 3. Ventura takes a look at him and thinks twice about going after Ryan. Of course, I know that happened in 90. I think it's a 93. So, but it's just fun to. It's fun to joke about Ventura and Ryan. But we go to the top of the 9th inning. Texas in control, 7-2. Wayne Edwards, I believe, is going to get relieved. And we will say, geez, Chicago had a good bullpen that year, didn't they? Not very many weaknesses in there at all. So we'll throw Barry Jones out there. So Edwards gives up 2. So he goes out with a 7. And then Jones comes in the pitch here in top of the 9th. He will face Palmeiro, Franco, and Sierra. I haven't decided if Ryan's going to stay in or not. Stay in yet or not. I think he's only got 1 walk. So we'll see how things play out. As Palmeiro set to lead things off, he is 1 for 4 on the day. 2-2-3. Is pitcher wild? No. Is batter slugger or utility? Saturday says he's not a slugger, but it's going to be a single to left field anyway. So Palmeiro with his second hit of the day as a second baseman. Julio Franco comes up 0 for 4 with a strikeout. 2-4-5. Is he a hero? Saturday says no. That's going to be a pop out to second. Out number 1, we'll go to a player experience check for Ruben Sierra. Both he and Barry Jones are neutral. 4-6. Icon pitcher, no. Hard shot to shallow right field. Great play by a first baseman to the pitcher. So Sierra will be out. He moves Palmeiro to second. And they'll bring up the DH, Harold Baines. He is 2 for 4 on the day. A couple runs scored, so good day for Baines. 2-4-4. Is pitcher ace? The Saturday says yes, and that'll be a fly out to center field for out number 3. We go to the bottom of the 9th. It is 7-2 Texas. So we will let Ryan start out. We'll warm up Kenny Rogers, just in case Ryan runs into a little bit of trouble. Actually, you know what? Jamie Moyer came in real life. So we'll get him warming up. Ron Karkovice will lead off. He is 1 for 3 on the day. Ryan looks to be in position to get his 4th win. Be on pace for that. 1-2-3, flash and fresh. He is not fresh. So that's going to be a ground out to the shortstop. It's an out anyway as a second baseman. Scott Fletcher comes up 0 for 3 on the day with a strikeout. 4-5-6. Is he patient? Sorry, no, he is not. And that's going to be a fly out to center field. Out number 2. Chicago is down to their last out as we go to a team chemistry check for Ozzie Guillen. Guillen 0 for 3 today. 2-4. Is the batting team harmony? No, they are not. And that's going to be an outfield drama check. We will look at 3-4. The left fielder is Pete Cavaglia on iron. That is a no. That's going to be an easy fly out to end the game. So final score today, Texas 7, Chicago 2, and I'll be back in a moment with your Nolan Ryan stat line. So your final for today, Texas Rangers 7, Chicago White Sox 2. Nolan Ryan picks up the win, his 4th of the season. He went 9 innings, gave up 2 earned runs, 7 hits, 10 strikeouts, 1 walk. Your loss today goes to Melito Perez. And who cares about his lines? So after 5 games in real life, Nolan Ryan had 4 wins and 41 strikeouts. And after 5 games in our replay, we have 4 wins, 34 strikeouts. So we are 7 behind. I haven't looked ahead to see what Game 6 will be like. But we are at May 1st. This game took place on May 1st, 1990. And I have to look it up. I think it was July 31st was when he got his 11th win of the season to get him to 300. So we're on pace right now for the wins and a little behind on the Ks. I know he's got a game or two coming up that, I mean, he was just wild, maybe 15 plus strikeouts. But he also did have a game or two where one game I think was suspended, probably due to weather, and then a couple games where he didn't go too deep. So that's where I'm hoping to make up my strikeouts from. But anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed this video. I don't know what's going on with my voice. It's very quiet tonight, it seems like, so hopefully it shows up all right in the video. But if you like the video, I ask you please like, leave a comment, and subscribe so you don't miss any further action. Once again, Texas wins 7-2. Nolan Ryan picks up the win. So until next time, guys, have a great night. God bless.